can adjust this. All right, close. Okay. I was grabbing so much stuff and getting all this stuff ready, so just give me a second. Hello. All right. Let's see if this is right. All right. I need to see. Can you see me from back there on the Instagram? Yeah, you'll be fine. Oh, feels super far away. I can't read anything. I'm sorry. Terrible. But all right, we're going to go over some of the pack selection choices and some of the sustainment kit that you're going to need to carry if you're doing overnight camping, airsofting, whatever. This is just kind of a general video for all things pack, sustainment kit, how you're going to carry your everything that's outside of like your fighting kit, everything that's like not your vest, your plate carrier, your direct action stuff, your assault kit, how you're going to carry everything else, your food, your sleeping system, your tents, your inclement weather kit, you know, snacks, additional water, hydration, all that other stuff that you really don't think about, like if you're just going to go out and do a normal day, range, airsofting, day hike type stuff. So yeah, I have a bunch of different packs that ones that I have set up for my current methodology and how I go about it. Now I have some of the ones that I've used in the past. So I'll kind of show you the progression level of what I've had, what I've learned, and kind of where I've went in my mind and how I've just approached it now and scaled it down. So my current pack that I use right now is the HillPeopleGear. This is the Aston House 3. This is the one. They make 2 different versions. Well, they made 3 different versions of this bag. They made the original Aston House, which I don't have that one. Then they made the Aston House BackCountry, which is this one, slightly different, same size, but just has some a little bit different zippers, some different components and stuff like that. And now the newest iteration of that bag is the Aston House 3. It's a 40-liter bag that HillPeopleGear. This is like they say it's like their mid-size bag. You know, it's not like a ginormous bag. I'll show you one that I have that's a ridiculous size. This is like a what I would say for me is like the perfect size bag for exactly what I need for like like a 3-day game or like a 3-day camping trip or something like that. It's like the perfect sweet spot. I'll go bring this a little bit closer, show you some of the different components of this bag. So this one is the one they just released. This is they did a special run in the M81. Super sick when I heard they were gonna have to. They were putting these out. Had to have one. Just didn't really need another pack, especially one that I already have. But it was just so awesome, and I wanted one to match the team kit. You know, so I had this bag, which I was like, one, the tan is good all around if you're gonna wear it with the AOR1. You know, you can get away with the woodland, but to have one that was all matching woodland, sick. So I just got this when they put it out. Their stuff goes super fast, so you have to get on their mailing list, which is good. You know, you get like instant notice when something comes in stock and stuff like that. So definitely look out for that because stuff gets sold out super fast. So just like just be ready. So what I like about this bag is it's pretty much one big main zipper that runs throughout the whole top of the bag. There's another zipper at the top that they have. So like you could do like a scabbard carry if you were going to carry like a hunting rifle or something. You could actually run that insert at the top and then have your scabbard for your rifle down in there. I don't have the necessity for that, but the HillPeopleGear is like they're like all like backcountry camping, hunting, and stuff like that. So the way that they approach stuff is different than, say, like, sometimes like an Arc'teryx leaf bag, or a Mystery Ranch, or some of those other more military style bags, I would say. But I like the one big zipper. I've fucked around with all the ones that had like the tri zipper and stuff like that, the Mystery Ranch style. I just found like the loading and unloading was just like kind of like a pain in the ass for me. I just wanted this one, main big zipper, so that you could actually just kind of fillet the whole bag open and get everything out easy, and stuff everything in there so you could fit as much as you could in the bag and stuff like that. And it being 40 liters, I found that it was just a really great size to get your sleeping bag, your bivy, your inflatable mattress, your stove set. I'll show you the one that I got all set up. It pretty much has the majority of the kit that I would carry. This one's nice. It has 2 additional zippers in the front here and in the top. These ones, it came with a bunch of other straps, like these side compression straps, and like, a plethora more of buckles. So if you wanted to have compression straps on the sides and ones that run across the total bag to really compact everything down, or add another, if you want to put something, strap it to the outside of this bag, it gives you a lot of capability to do that. This one also has 2 of these expander canteen, or like the water bottle style holders on the side. So usually I carry like my insulated Yeti or another big Nalgene on the side, so that you can have the expanding the ability to carry more water on the external of the bag. If you didn't, usually I do a bladder on the inside of the bag, but having the ability to carry 2 more water bottles right on the side is just super nice and super convenient. Generally, I'll have them just kind of popped in and slicked out like that, but super nice. I'll throw on the bag. I'll show you what's different about this one than most other bags. Is their suspension system and the way that they build the harness, the way it sits on your body. So if you look at the back of the bag, they use like this independent yoke system that is like it's freestanding from the bag. Instead of having most bags that you would see, like they have the shoulder straps stitched directly to the bag, this is that big padded freestanding frame that sits away from the bag. So the bag is actually kind of like suspended off your body. I'll put it on, I'll show you. So when you wear it, you want to get the height adjustment. So the bag like sits almost like directly at the back of your neckline. And it has like these nice, the lifter straps, so you can adjust this and pull it, the carriage in and everything like that. Their chest mounting strap is super nice. And then if you have their kit bag, they have other, like these are like these lifter straps that connect to the kit bag, so that you can almost like help stabilize the kit bag on the front. So it almost like acts as like almost like a counterweight to the pack. All their stuff works, meshes nicely and works really nice. But this bag is just super comfortable. I'll show you the bag that I used before. This was the Arc'teryx Card 30, and the shoulder straps were super thin, and the way that they mount to the bag is just when you had anything more than like 40 pounds in it, it was just super uncomfortable. The straps were not wide enough for the load carriage. And they say this bag is like, when you put on, I have one that has the belt pad, you can carry 100 pounds in this bag easily. And without the belt pad, I think it's like they say like 60 pounds, you'll be able to do it no problem, just because of how thick, how wide the shoulder straps are, and just their wide, that big yoke strap design is just very comfortable. That was like the whole big thing for me, was just the comfort wise with the way that this pack felt, was just Really nice. Yeah. What's up, Trev? Yeah, this is the 40 liter. And what they have also is they have, this is how you would attach their prairie belt, they call it, which is like their padded waist belt. But then also like they have this insert that runs in there that has these 2 aluminum stays and this like stiffening pad, so that if you want this pad in, it gives the pack like that, nice rigidity. And I've talked about it, like depending like on the curvature of your spine, if you're really screwed up, or depending how, if you're a big person or you're a tall person, you could essentially bend this, to fit your back even more perfectly. It comes pre-bent in a certain way, and it's captured at the bottom, so it, these stays are not coming out. Just super nice, just another nice added feature. If you didn't want to have the rigidity and you were going to carry like a lighter bag, or just like some people prefer not having that in there. I personally think that the structure makes the bag feel really nice. Up to you, whatever you like. But super nice. And like I said, it comes with a bunch of other straps, so you'll be able to kind of compress it down. I also ordered, they make another little pouch for this that's called like the Pals Pocket, which is like another rectangular pouch. They did it in M81 also. That it's just like another cool like accessory pouch. I was gonna build that out and just have some other cool stuff in there. I think it'll fit the MP5 in there perfect. So that's why I was going to build that out, just to have another cool pouch. It'll just seamlessly attach to this pack and just be cool, just nice. This one does not. I'll show you on the BackCountry. There is another zipper on the bottom. So if you have a long hunting rifle, so that you could put the scabbard, that the barrel or the stock, depending how you run the configuration of your rifle, could pass through the entire pack, so that you could have a long gun. This one is just the one pass through at the top, the zipper here, the zipper on the side. I'll show you the BackCountry version, slightly different, same size overall, same strap configuration, and everything just super nice. Yeah, so this is the one I kind of just got. I haven't really set this one up perfectly. I'm going to probably make this one, like just my maybe my new like just airsoft kit pack or something. I haven't really figured it out. I didn't really need another pack. That one was just definitely an impulse buy, a total want bag. But whatever. So this is the same one. This is the 3, just in the Kyrie brown, just so you can see it a little bit different if the woodland's hard to see. Super slick, just awesome bag, just really great. And I'll show you, because this one, all right, so now you look at this, and then I'll show you. And this was the bag that I used to use. This is the Card 30. So just for size comparison, I was able to stuff this fully loaded bag completely in the other bag. So just to give you like the capacity sake wise, I was able to fit this entire bag with a bunch of stuff stuffed in it, into this bag. So 30 liters to 40 liters, just so you have like kind of that size comparison. Not a huge difference, but it's enough when, if you look at the shape of the Arc'teryx, it's kind of like a reverse teardrop. The bottom gets smaller than the top. And I think that was, I get it. You want more weight at the top of the pack for comfort wise, but for capacity wise and fitting what you need in the bag, by constricting the bottom, it really took away a lot of the capability and the capacity of what you're going to be able to get inside the bag. My problem with this bag is that I was not able to fit everything I wanted to here. This bag got me in trouble when the second time we went out to Washington State It was a cold game. I was running the 240, and I needed to carry a bunch of air. So I had 2 tanks in the mini mag, and then I had pretty much my, I had some like my rain kit. I had, a bunch of other stuff. I carried 4 additional tanks. So I was carrying 6 tanks total, 6 tanks. So pretty much the 4 tanks in this bag, plus the 2 for the gun already loaded in the mini mag, and then whatever like food and my water and stuff like that, I could not fit my sleep system. So I had no sleeping bag, no pillow, no sleeping pad. It got down below freezing the first night, and our idiot point man walked us into a bunch of shin deep water a couple times as we were going to assault the first camp the first night. So my feet were wet. Thank you. And I was freezing and I was miserable. So that sucked. So I vowed after that, I was like, I'm going to get a slightly bigger pack so that I can always have my fucking sleeping bag and my bivvy. So I was a little bit cry-faced at that, not having a sleeping bag in around freezing weather the first time. I just got to plug in the computer. I didn't do that. So that was one of the determining factors in me getting a new pack. I like the Card 30, cool pack, but again, if you look at in contrast to these super thin shoulder straps, tight shoulder width, it's just, this is a pack that was designed for, a day pack. This is, I know there was a bunch of, cool guys doing low pro, carrying around your MP7. You got your MP7 insert in here and stuff like that. Like, that's what this bag is for. This bag is a day pack. This bag is not a sustainment pack. It's not a ruck. I know people can do whatever, use it as such, but this is the kind of thing that it's like not comfy, not comfortable. Cool looking pack. I know a lot of people squirted for this bag because I saw some seals with it and stuff like that. But once I got the new bag and I was able to have just that little bit, that extra 10 liters of room to fit what I wanted to and not have to worry about it, not always just have to squeeze everything in the bag. This bag was like, literally just busting at the seams trying to get everything I wanted into it. So that was a pain. I still use this bag every once in a while for, just, day-to-day stuff and stuff, but this is kind of something that's definitely gone to the wayside for me. I have these, this is some of the mini map dividers that I stuck, that I ran through the webbing, and I was able to kind of create this little docking station on the bag. And I'll show you for, on the HillPeopleGear, they make an external, I'll show you. This is the 612 Molly panel. This is an additional piece that you can get for this bag that just clips on using some G hooks and then some 1-inch side release buckles. When this bag was designed, or this panel was designed to have the Velcro facing in so that you can use the first spear, the 612, they have a patented way that they have certain pouches that will mount to this, but I turned it with the loop facing out. I also added a first spear tube to the top of the panel. I just did a nice straight edge and was able to cut the webbing correctly so I could get the tube on there. And then now I added to the top of my mini mag, I have a tube on there. In the past, I'd use this by just taking the slick clips and using that to the 1-inch webbing that's up here. But the tube now is just so much faster. I can even just slide it in and just slide this little plate on there and take it off my assault vest. and put it right on my pack. And now I'm able to throw this over my armor, over my vest, whatever you know, kit that I'm wearing. And now I'll have my entire sustainment kit and the component of my assault kit ready to go. And this is the that prairie belt that they call it, their Molly waist pad. I got this thinking, you know, just for the additional weight and the comfort. I do like it, but I actually find myself using the pack without the waist pad for the majority of the time. It's just I just find it's, for some reason, it's just as comfortable without the pad. This is helpful. I can still, when I wear my inside the waistband holster, this will fit between like right on my midsection, so I can still have my pants with the holster and still get my pistol, no problem, and super comfortable. So, all right. So again, this was my early iteration of the same kind of thing. I had the Velcro docking station on the card. My mini map or the mini mag could go on here, but now having the 612 adapter panel on the Aston, I was able to do that with just a better effect and more capacity. So just you know, I'm not saying the Card 30 is a bad pack. I think just the HillPeopleGear pack is just better. I feel it's extremely more comfortable, and the extra 10-liter size difference for me. If you look at it side to side, it's like you don't really see the difference. It's not like a more cumbersome pack to carry. Like I said, more comfortable shoulder straps, and then just the additional capacity and the way to load it, I think, is even better. You know, this one can is good, but I kind of like this one's good, but then you have like I just like the top center zipper. So when you lay the pack on the ground, or it's in your lap like this way, the stuff's not pushing out the top of it. It would be contained. Whereas like if you were gonna hit the zipper on this one, the stuff doesn't spill out forward. You know, it's in there. You can grab it and pull it out, but it's not rushing out the top of the bag when you open it up. So just slight design things. You know, personal preference, but like I said, this pack is just like exactly what it needs to be. This, you know, when I was turned on to this bag, I was like, oh damn! So they make the exact bag that you know you need to have, and this was that. So just awesome. So I'll open this one up and I'll show you what I got in here. So again, you know, I take the my assault component off. I'll show you what got the mini map set up like that too. So the same kind of thing. I got the tube on the mini map. And then you can have the mini map on there. Nice and easy. So this, instead of having where we had to in the past, you know, you take everything out of the mini map when we had the irregular, you know, it was mollied onto your JPC. Then you stuff the pack up, you know, put the same pack up over that. Super uncomfortable. You know, the Gen 3 having the ability to do the docking station, and then docking station with the tube now attached to the outside. Sick. Just total game changer. Boink. All right. So yeah, this is the BackCountry version. I'll take off this the Molly panel so you can kind of just side by side look at this other one. So this panel can go on any of the Aston series. Again, like I said, they wanted the laminate side to be out, but I just switched it around just and made it you know, that much nicer to interface with the mini map. But I'll put this one back. And again, both these packs came with like a bunch of other straps, side compression, top compression, but like, you know, I think it comes with like another 6 straps, so you can do it one at the top and then like, you know, ones at the bottom to compress it, or, you know, add additional stuff on the outside. I just usually run mine super slick. I usually don't have the need to add that much more stuff on the outside of the bag. So, you know, this is pretty much how I have them. Again, this is the Aston 3, and then this is the BackCountry version. Slightly different. This one has just one additional larger pocket on the inside here that runs the length of the bag from like top to like right here. This one has it on the side, which is slightly smaller. And then this one also has that other little top pocket right here, like this other little admin. Got like a little life straw in there and stuff like that. You know, slightly different. I've had the BackCountry version longer. The this other one is slightly newer, so I'm kind of just really, you know, figuring this one out. Like I said, I could get away with just having one pack. I really wanted this. HillPeopleGear doesn't make a lot of black gear. They do more just kind of like BackCountry styling. They do some you know, some nice cool color combos, like they call it like elk, like burnt orange, like bronze reds, like greens, like just cool color combos. I wanted one in black so I could have a tan bag, a black bag, and the M81. Don't tell anyone, people may freak out. I'm considering trying to dye one of these bags and in black or spray painted black, so I could have my black bag for my black kit and just have that one bag set up always with my S4 kit. I don't know how well that would work, and some, you know, I don't want to break anyone's heart by, you know, essentially destroying one of these bags, but I may do it. So that was the purpose of getting the other bag. But so this, the BackCountry version, I'll show you kind of what I have in here, and this is like my normal, not every item that I'm going to carry, but just a general showing of pretty much how I'm going to have this bag for a general purpose pack. All right, so pretty much I would have, to start, I have like my insulated Yeti or another 1 liter Nalgene. That would be, you know, stuffed on this other side. I'd get this in here before I pack this bag so stiff, but you know, this will get in here. So I have some external water, you know, always right there, just like my immediate access water and kit right there. This secondary pocket is 2 items that you may or may not, you know, consider. I always have 2 large, like heavy mill contractor bags right there in that main pocket. From the years of having the PTW, you need to have a garbage bag that's just ready. If it's torrential downpour and like nothing's going on, you throw the gun in the fucking garbage bag. You just got to do it, man. You know, it's like you can cut a hole, have it ready to go, but it's like you're just sitting in a position getting freaking rained on, like insane monsoon rain, which has happened. Just, you need something to protect the gun a little bit. These are big enough that I could take this, stuff my entire pack in one of these bags, mark it on the GPS, throw the leaves on it, and then just dump it in a spot to come back and be reclaimed later if we're going to do a movement. And it's raining, or, you know, just, there's so many things you can do with a garbage bag. And then how many times you're going to go to, you know, you're going to leave a position and there's tons of crap everywhere. People just, you know, all their little you know, your little snack wrappers and stuff like that, you gotta have a freaking garbage bag. And not a white one, and not one that rips easy. You gotta have a contractor bag. So I always have 2 of those because most people forget shit like this. And I'm always passing these out. So good thing to have. My second thing is this is a triple extra large, you know, leaf suit top. This is good. I can wear this, but this one is actually just like an external pack cover. I can throw this on the bag super easy and stuff the excess right in these pockets at the bottom, and just rig this to have a super expedited concealment top. Again, if I want to leave the bag somewhere, or I'm just in a position where I want to just make the bag that much more concealed, it's super easy just to throw that that external you know, coverall on the outside of the pack, and then I just have that much more concealability. And then I can just take it straight off again and just stuff it back in that pocket and be on my way. So that's what I always have in the external top first line of that exterior zipper pocket. And then as I'm going to open the bag, another thing that you have to be Johnny on the spot right away to grab, always at the top of my bag, is the Gore-Tex Rainfly. So either I've been in Pat and I a couple times. You know, we were literally, it started torrential downpour. We got to a position that one game we just went up the hill in freaking Virginia. Oh my God! Like, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. We just got to the top of the mountain and just started just terrible. You know, it was raining the entire time, but we're like, all right, we're gonna fucking camp here on the side of this cliff a little bit. So just having the Rainfly ready to go with the lines and some shock cord just ready to rig up. Just a great thing right there, ready to go. Top on the top of the bag. Directly under that, this is my Gore-Tex kit. This is my top and my pants. They're reversible, all rolled up in this package. I can show you. I'll take it out, but then I'll show you how to re-roll it. Anytime you have a jacket with a hood, there's a certain way that you can roll this up. So I got my pants in here. So then again, you're just gonna roll these up. Make sure they're nice and flat. Try to get all the air out of it. Get them as small as you can possible. All right. So again, then you're gonna do the same thing with your top. So you got your jacket out. All right. Hood side up, facing you. You're gonna fold it over. Arms down, I'll show you. So you want shoulder width column with the arms folded in just like that. Again, hood side facing up, looking at you. I'm gonna take the pants. And super tight. You gotta keep pressure on this. Then you're gonna end up, you have the hood here. All right? You're gonna roll, and then you're gonna take the hood and envelop everything right in here. And then you got one little burrito ready to go. You write your name on the top so everybody doesn't steal your jacket at the end. And then that's your rain kit ready to go. Then at the top of my bag, generally if you're going to be in a camp setting, depending on where you're at, if you can have a ground fire or not, having the jet boil ready to go is just another great thing. The way I rig this is I'll put some extra tea bags at the top just to stop the can from rattling, and then also it's nice if you're gonna boil some water. It's nice to have some tea and stuff like that. Just makes you feel nice. The engine elements, and then I'll take the fuel canister and stuff that on the inside. Again, wrapped in a paper towel, just so it's super quiet. no sound. The tea bags at the top to stop that other filament from moving around, and the cover. Silence. So you got everything self-contained in there. You can boil water if you need to purify it. Generally, you know, I'm going to carry, I'll show you, I have, you know, the, whatever this is, it's like, you know, 1.5 gallons or 2 gallons of water, you know, whatever this is. Maybe this is 1 gallon. I'll carry the one bladder at the top of my bag against the back of the, sometimes I'll take some, I'll show you the inside of the bag. The inside of the bag has the 612 so that it's all Velcro. So I'll put some hook on the back of this. So when I stick this at the top of the bag, it stays up there, and I run it horizontally. So I'll take the bladder, instead of running it lengthwise, I'll fill it and put it at the top of the bag, because then you have the most weight high up on your shoulders. It's easier to sustain the weight of it and have an easier carriage. So this, you know, I'll have that. I'll run it through the top zipper, so I have, you know, my the ability to, you know, take some sips when I need it. Generally, you know, I'll carry 1 or 2 of these Mountain House meals. They're fine, you know. They still kind of fucking suck, man. I'm gonna be honest. You know, it's like, yeah, we eat these, but it's just like, it's never great. You never feel great afterwards. My wife's been really good. She's been making me like a bunch of meals that don't need to be refrigerated. Like, you know, just like quinoa in the mason jar. So, some other stuff. You're just like different types of, you know, tabbouleh salad. I don't know, whatever. All this different crap. And then you can just heat. You know, when you're at the camp, you have a little fire. You got the boiled water. You just sit the entire mason jar in some hot water, and after a couple minutes, you know, it's all steamed up. You know, stuff like that. Overnight oats, all this other stuff like beet salad and stuff like that. So having real food, yeah, you got to carry the jar and stuff like that, but I will take that over literally eating like, you know, a terrible constipating Mountain House that just is like, you know, just straight chemicals, and it's just, you do what you want. If you want to eat a friggin' MRE, you know, I'll take some pre-cooked, you know, chicken sausages and stuff like that. You know, no refrigeration. I'll just, you know, put them over the fire and stuff like that. I'll eat stuff like that. I'm trying to eat good, man. You know, you can do whatever you want. You want to stuff chicken McNuggets in your pockets and walk around? Go for it. That's up to you. And this is like my little camp pillow. This is one of those Sea to Summit ones. It's fine. You know, it's light. Good enough. You know what I mean? I've had this one for a couple of years. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's not that great. Usually I'll roll up another jacket, or if I have it with me to give you some extra support and stuff like that. It's never great, but you know, you get by. You're fine. Another just some extra if it's super cold. I'll have some insulating gloves, a little neck wrap, you know, a coverall and stuff like that. Super easy. And so again, like I said, the top of the bag has all the 612 running the full length through the entire pack, so that you can it's MOLLE at the back here. So if you wanted to organize it and have pouches that you'd be able to organize it in the bag, you can do that easily. Super cool. Trying to read some of this stuff. I'll try to answer some questions at the end of this. Let me just stay focused and get through this. So then I will show you my my pack down at the bottom. So pretty much just taking up the bottom half of this bag is my entire sleep system. I'll show you what I have pretty much for this. Is again, just rolled super tight. If you can see, it's 3 layers. It's my pad, the Gore-Tex bivy, and then the black USGI cold weather bag wrapped around that. So pretty much this has been more than good for pretty much like the coldest it's got is like that we've had is like, I think 10 degrees. It got down to the one of the West Virginia games. This bag is rated, it's not really a 0 degree bag. This is the black sleeping bag out of the USGI bivy system, but you survive. You're fine. By being in a normal insulating top, I usually wear the Smart Wool base layer. This is like this t-shirt that I'm wearing. I have a black long sleeve one. I have a Smart Wool like insulating bottom layer. Sometimes I'll wear that, but generally just the top. And then the combat shirt is usually enough to be sleeping in the bag. As long as you haven't, if before you got in the bag that you were able to dry out a little bit, so you're not getting in the bag super cold, that also helps. I'll if we have a campfire, I'll take a mason jar and warm just a mason jar full of warm water and put that into, so that it was pretty much boiling water into the mason jar. I'll put that at the bottom of my sleeping bag. So when I'm getting in there with, with your wool socks, don't wear cotton. You need to have a good breathable layer against your body. So it's letting all the moisture, wicking that away from your body. More cotton will insulate it. It'll make you cold, where the wool will still insulate you when it's wet. So definitely invest in that. Just little tricks like that. Try to keep yourself warm. Throwing the, or always having the two, hand warmers, putting those in your pockets, having another set just to have in your hands, put those in your socks too when you get in the sleeping bag, so that, you're not just zapping yourself as soon as you get in the sleeping bag with cold moisture. So again, then this is just a normal woodland GI bivy. You can get the entire set, on eBay or from a surplus store, $150 for the 4 pieces. It's the Gore-Tex bivy, the black bag like I just showed you. There's another insert that comes with it, is like a summer, like a light bag. It's like a 30-degree bag. It's gray. You can wear that in conjunction with this black bag that makes it the 0-degree bag. It's a little bit more bulky having the other sleeping bag too. So generally I don't carry that one. I'll just carry the black. And then it comes with a black, compression sack. So it's like a 4-piece. When you see it, it'll be like 4-piece, 4-season, USGI bivy set. Best investment. You want to spend, a bunch of money on a Sierra Designs one or a Stratus, whatever. The other guy's got some other, some other things. It's like, a 2-person tent, all this crazy stuff. You got to carry a friggin', a ski pole, and it looks like they got a condominium in it. But then it's like it makes your pack that much bigger. You got to carry in all this additional weight. I think minimalist and just be slick. This is just what you need. This is more than enough to survive, dude. You don't need to be super comfortable. You need to get the fucking job done and be mobile. Where it's like, you need to practice also, like breaking this shit down and being able to get out of position in like 2 or 3 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, the camp is going to get hit. We need to fucking get out of here. Get this fucking shit back in your bag super quick. So you need to drill that too. Setting up camp super fast and breaking it down. It's like being able to roll all this shit up, stuff it back in your bag, and not, have, like a super complex system to, to put away. No good. Just basics. So that's what I have here. I got this pad like I don't know. I'll show you the one that I had this is like was a major upgrade for me. This is a dual layer sea to summit, so it's got 2 channels, so you need to blow up both sides. It takes you about a minute to blow this whole thing up. They gave you like another thing that's like a oh my god. So I get it. You don't want to introduce moisture in a cold environment into the bladder. So that can make you cold and, you know, whatever. I blow this thing up every time. You know, yeah, okay. They give you another pouch that you're supposed to like catch some air with it. You know, have a little funnel, put the funnel in there, squeeze it in there. Like, dude, shut the fuck up with that. I'm not doing that. I'm blowing this up. I'm going the fuck to sleep. So that's what I do. I got this one. Some other guys got ones that are bigger, have a built-in pillow, a foot pump that you step on and stuff like that. This one, it was the smallest, lightest, you know, one for the max result that you wanted. It had, you know, a good heat, you know, whatever, you know, you can look at the rating. It's like, I can't remember whatever the ratio it is. It's like RI or something. You can look at this. You make the decision for yourself. This was like $150, worth it. The one that I had before that was, let me see. Let's see where I put the other one. I got so much shit. Maybe it's in here. I had one that was a skeletonized pad that was super light. It was great for the summer, but I think it's but it was as soon as it got cold, it was it just didn't insulate my body enough, and I got a cold super fast. So this was the one. This is the one that I carried for a long time. This is the new one. So it's slightly bigger, slightly heavier, but the heat insulation ratio and the comfort of this pad is 10 times different. This one, I'll show you. Let's see. I haven't used this one so long. Let's see. Lock to open. Hold to open. So this was the other one. So it's pretty much like skeletonized. It was just like for your, it is a gimmick, man. I was trying to be chintzy and be like, oh, super minimalist, super lightweight, and I paid for it. I used this one at a bunch of super cold games. They call this Inertia X-Frame Recon. Dog shit. Do not buy this. I was cold and cry face. So getting the new big Sea to Summit one is good. This one I have this one packed for like a super lightweight one. I have this other snug pack hammock, so I'll carry this one with this. So if like I had like a super stripped down summer rig, this is the stuff that I have for like my summer setup. If I wanted to carry the lightest bag possible, the lightest amount of weight and everything like that, I still have this one, but it's like anything where it's going to be slightly cold or I have to sleep on the ground. No, I will not suffer anymore. This is like another jungle bivy setup with a Gore-Tex cover. Not bivy, Gore-Tex hammock. This is another hammock. So it's like a hammock is good, like if it's warm weather, you know, if it's going to be super hot outside, you know, I'll usually have the hammock and stuff like that. It's not as good for, you know, visibility wise, you know, like if people are looking for you, you're much being off the ground at eye level, you know, you're much more visible. The color is good and stuff like that. But for just like, you know, hiking and general leisure and stuff like that, a hammock is good if it's going to be warm weather and stuff like that. I like the bivy because, you know, you can construct almost like a small impromptu fighting position. if you pick the correct area, it's like you're essentially sleeping in a bunker. That's where the whole sleeping bag drill came from. Being able to get out of the bag, get the rifle right next to you, and be ready to react is like the whole thing. That's just another thing you got to practice too and stuff like that. Throwing the helmet on super fast, because you're not sleeping with the helmet on. If you're going to sleep for a little bit, you're not sleeping with the vest on. So like being able to get the helmet on, get your vest, your helmet, and your gun up, under 30 seconds, you're gonna have to drill that, because it's going to happen. It's happened tons of times, and being able, who's the fastest at rehearsing that movement and getting out and getting react to contact, this is stuff you have to drill. So that's why I like the bivvy. This other thing that I got, this is also made by HillPeopleGear. This is called a mountain serape. It's essentially like a dual purpose insulated woobie blanket, but it's a long sleeping bag. I'm 6'2", and this is still long enough to be like a light summer bag, but then it'll also unzip in this manner, and you can wear it like a over body poncho, which is really nice. I'll show you. I generally do carry this one if I have the hammock, the light pad, and this is more than enough where I can it's good around the campfire. It has a hood zip, so you can kind of just chill around. It has a shot cord like thing where you can rig this up so it's almost like a little Jedi robe, or you can come up between the legs. You check on their website. There's a bunch of ways to rig it so that you get a little bit more maneuverable in it. But I find this is just like a great thing sitting around the fire if it's cold. You can have your full kit on under this and just have a little bit wind protection, just a little bit of warm comfort, still be sitting on watch. And then when you get in your sleeping bag, if it's super cold, then you have another little insulating layer that you can keep yourself warm with and stuff like that. And it's another good, and it packs down pretty small. So it's just another good thing that I'll have in the bag. It's gonna be super cold, and I can fit it in my pack along with the black USGI bag. You can definitely do it. Yeah, I'll show you. This is this bag was one of the first bags that I ever had. This is North Face Renegade. My brother gave me this bag when I was 16 years old, when he was my brother was super into different packs. He had all the Mountain Smith, all the EMS bags, Mountain Hardware, 90s mountaineering stuff. He was all up super high up on that tip. This is before Arc'teryx and stuff like that. So this was actually a purple bag when he gave it to me. I carried this one a bunch through different Boy Scout trips and stuff like that. If we went to Bear Mountain, this was my pack. Just a ridiculous heavy gauge ruck and stuff like that. Just huge overkill for what we needed. But this was my first exposure to mountaineering packs and stuff like that. Just overkill. This is it's like a friggin' Everest bag, something that this top part comes off, and it's a makeshift waist pack, fanny pack, just crazy. But I spray painted this, I don't know, 15 years ago, and I tried to update it again with some some digi paint and stuff like that. But just a little how far you've come. What the hell did you know? What did I know? And then also, if you guys have kids, I cannot recommend this style of pack enough. This is like this is the Osprey Poco Premium, they call it. This like there are two types of people. There are stroller people, and then there are carrier people. I am a carrier person. I would much rather carry the baby than push a stroller. Just so much more maneuverability, just walking around, not being on sidewalk. You can go on the, on the trail. You can go anywhere. You can run with, the baby. It's just like, they love it. They feel like they're, like Master Blaster up there. They love it. It has a little stand. This folds in so that you can kind of just be a little more comfort. And then when you want to set the pack down, it has its own little base. It has a removable pack itself that you'll be able to take this pack off, and like, if you want to carry like a little day bag, this comes off. It has if it's super sunny out, you pull this thing up, and then it has these little buckles in the front. Where's it going to? Here. Got a little sunshade, just sick. And it's just like, it's got a little, like, they can have little stirrups they can put their feet in and build it more comfortable, fully adjustable. If the baby can keep their head, like they can support their head weight, I think it's like, 6 months up until like they're over 45 pounds. They're good to go in the pack and stuff like that. Super sick. Best thing we ever got. We're going to use it, we'll just use this forever. Just super awesome. Not really an assault pack, but definitely just good thing. Those of you who are in that situation. Yeah, there's so much stuff. I just, I could just keep going on for forever. So, yeah, let me see. Does anybody have any questions or anything that maybe I missed that we can go over? I'm trying to see. What was the uniform you showed off your loadout, and when is it available? I'm working on a uniform that's going to be designed for training, and something that will help us with like the force on force environment. It's not here yet, but it is in development. So when that's ready, I'll definitely I'll let everybody know. Okay, wow, an hour went fast. Well, again, that's pretty much it. So the pack choice is very important. Kind of like it sets the parameter of how much footprint you have to work with and what you can carry. So definitely, I wouldn't skimp on size or comfort, just because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. So get a pack that's super. I would get a pack that's slightly bigger than what you think you need, slightly, and if you can trim it down from there, that's better. But it's better to have a little bit more room than not enough. So whatever you choose, that's up to you. But I can't say enough good things about the HillPeopleGear, the company, and just the design. They're I'm personally friendly with Scott and Evan, and one of my really good friends, Nick, works for them. So I paid for this pack. I buy stuff from them all the time, and they're just super down to earth. They know their shit, and they stay focused on what they like. You can see it in their product. So if you're in the market, check it out. HillPeopleGear.com. They got a bunch of other cool stuff too. So again, this is the one that I use. This is the Aston House 3. I don't know if they make the BackCountry version anymore, or if they just make the 3 now. You can check or get on their mailing list and see what they have. But super cool. Hopefully some of this information was helpful to you guys. And next Sunday I'll have something else that we can talk about and go from there. All right, guys. Well, thanks very much, and hope everyone has a good week. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.